So, okay,
dear.
so Sherrone Moore, the ex head coach of the Michigan football team, was in court Friday, I think it was. So I grabbed this clip because this was the talk of the town on Friday.
We begin with breaking news in the case against former U of M football coach Sherrone Moore, his defense team agreeing to take a plea deal. Good evening, everybody. I'm REACHS. Moore has pleaded no contest to 2 new counts. In exchange, 3 other charges will be dropped. Let's get live to Fox News' Scott Wolchuk. He's in our newsroom with the details of what happened in court today. Scott.
Hey, Roop. Yeah, you know what? This was a really interesting case. Originally, it was supposed to be an evidence hearing. Quickly, all of us in the courtroom kind of figured out something was going on behind the scenes because the attorneys, as well as Moore, had been in the other courtroom talking and hashing something out all day. Eventually, around 2:30 in the afternoon, that's when they all came.
Yeah, the, WDIV, which is the Channel 4 local affiliate for Detroit, and started a live stream in the court at like 12 noon. They didn't finally get into the courtroom until like 5 o'clock.
Holy smokes!
4:30.
So I guess they were in
the news program was literally just people just sitting in court looking around.
I guess that's because, like the guy was saying, they were back in the back room or the judge's chambers or whatever, hashing something out, hashing a deal out.
I mean, it's in his best interest to hash a deal out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did a lot of crazy stuff.
He's not gonna get hired as a football coach anymore. He can go fuck off.
Right.
He could go work at McDonald's for all I care.
And we found out about this plea deal. So what this deal does, it removes those original 3 charges that Moore had originally been facing. And the big one there is that felony breaking and entering charge. That one is dropped. Instead, he pled to 2 different misdemeanors. One is malicious use of a telecommunications device in the context of a domestic relationship. Now, that could carry up to 6 months in jail. The other one that he pled no contest to is going to have to be a trespassing.
He's my favorite judge right now.
I see him on everything. This judge, he's
Michigan,
everywhere.
Detroit related. He's like the main guy.
Charge, which is up to 30 days in jail. So he pled no contest to both of those charges in a deal. That means that his previous ones, those ones are thrown out. Take a listen.
We did not at the time of issuing initial charges in this matter, nor do we believe now after additional evidence has been presented to us, do not believe that there is sufficient evidence to prove a count of domestic violence in this matter, not historically and not what happened on December 10th. So we are obligated, as this court is well aware, legally and ethically and morally to not charge that which we do not think we can prove. What we do believe the evidence supports is criminal misbehavior in the context of an intimate partner relationship.
From the beginning, we maintain that the felony stalking charge and the entering without permission charge, all the charges against Mr. Moore, were not supported by facts and law. After the court granted our motion,
except all the audio shit that they have on him crying and blubbering and threatening to kill himself, but that doesn't exist, right? We didn't listen to those.
Remember, the lawyer's job is to lie, and that's what she's doing.
Because I had like 5 or 6 videos a couple weeks ago on just catching us up on it, and I'm almost positive I pulled 2 different videos up of audio of him crying and whining, threatening to kill himself, and all this other stuff.
Yeah, didn't he? Well, I mean, the story, for anybody watching who doesn't know, he was a football coach for Michigan, and he screwed up he was banging one of his administrative assistants. He's a married man also.
Yeah.
Not good. And then he kind of crashed out, to use what the kids say, and went bananas, broke into the girl's house, threatened to kill himself, was huffing and puffing about it.
It was a big mess.
It was just but of course, this lawyer's saying, nothing happened. There's no facts to back that up. It's all good.
It's trivial.
I know I say this all the time, but I hate lawyers, and they're all going to hell. All of them, everyone.
I think so. You don't even that's crazy because you don't really believe in a hell, and you know that they're going to hell. So
I just converted 2 seconds ago. I'm now a Christian. I'm only doing it because I want all lawyers to go to hell.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
for Frank's hearing and the omissions and the detective's affidavit were examined, those charges have been dismissed. The dismissal of those charges validates the concerns we raised about the investigation from the very beginning. Mr. Moore is pleased to put this behind him and move forward. Thank you.
Moore's sentencing is set for April 14th. Live in the newsroom, Scott Walchek, Fox 2 News. Roop, back to you.
He'll get probation, I'm sure.
He'll get a slap on the wrist, guaranteed.
Which,
because they're going to feel sorry for him because he's a psychopath.
Yeah, I mean, the most egregious thing he did was cheat on his wife and take advantage of his position to screw students, basically, or employees of the school.
Yeah, and Michigan immediately fired him. Immediately.
Yeah. Well, I'll take his side on one in this way. That's a school issue, and they got rid of him, so that's taken care of. Cheating on his wife, that's a wife issue. She apparently was okay with it, so that's not a crime. So whatever's left is this. But what I don't understand is he clearly committed 2 misdemeanors and a felony. And it's odd to me you can go talk to the judge and go, well, can we just throw this one out, the felony? Can we not count that? And they said, yeah, okay. I'm like, well he did it, though.
I get a feeling that money talks. They offered a buttload of money and said, okay, if we settle this, what can we do with charges?
Yeah. On the other hand, I don't know that he'd done anything in his past. So maybe they're just like, he had not had a bad day, but you know what I mean? Had a bad situation, and putting him in jail isn't going to solve anything.
Well,
so.
Didn't he have other people that were at Michigan saying that he was a clown when he was the assistant coach?
Yeah. I mean, well, some people think he was just a DEI hire. And the only reason he got the coaching job is because when Harbaugh left, he singled him out. He told the administration, I'm leaving, but that's the guy that should be the next coach. Didn't work out so good.
Yeah, well, Sherrod Moore was the coach, I want to say, the 2 or 3 games that Harbaugh was suspended.
Mm-hmm.
Sherrod Moore took it over, and he did a pretty decent job. So everybody's like, okay, I think he can take over when Harbaugh's gone, because he did a pretty decent job. But he also had a good team to do that with.
Oh yeah, but like
all this stuff on the back end come out that he was a complete clown.
He'd still be a coach, I would imagine. The coach, if he hadn't done all this stuff, which we talked about before when we covered this last time, is that I'm like, you have one of the best opportunities of your life. You're the coach of Michigan football, one of, if not the biggest football program in America. Maybe Alabama, Notre Dame, but that's one of them.
Yeah, it's debatable, but top 5 for sure.
And all you have to do is keep your dick in your pants, really. And don't.
You couldn't do that because that was more important.
Couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
And now you'll never coach anywhere again, or at least not for a very long time. And
he should be packing groceries somewhere.
You got your wife holding your hand in court. That must be embarrassing for her.
Well, he's gonna. Okay, so even if they did a plea deal and got rid of some of the charges, he's still gonna have it on his record. Number one.
Yeah, but they're just misdemeanors, though. It's misuse of a telecommunications something or other. That sounds like something you'd get probation for, and in 7 years.
So they probably came and said, "Well, he needs to work. So what can we do so that he can face the music, but he can also get a job at the same time?" That's the only thing. Right?
Well, I don't think they're worried about that. I'm sure he made a pretty penny at Michigan. I mean, he didn't go there and work for $20,000 a year. He probably made $3 million.
He's only the head coach for what? 1 season? 2 seasons?
Yeah, but don't you think they would have paid him at least a few $1 million as the head coach of Michigan?
Maybe.
I think so. I don't think it's the court's problem with him working. They'll give him communities. He'll have to do some sort of community service.
Be on the side of the road picking up garbage or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right.
I'm like, okay, so they convinced everybody about having the first black head coach at Michigan was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that Michigan Michigan University did this whole DEI shit with all the other colleges. So they convinced everybody that it was a good thing that we were doing this. And yet again, the person that they DEI hire is a piece of shit. Like, why can't you actually win the job on your merits? And then people can be like, oh, that's good. That's a great thing that he's black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To your point, though, he did coach the team when Harbaugh got suspended. So maybe like you said, maybe they're like, well, he seemed to do okay the couple times he had a chance. So we'll just let him try his
Let him
head coach,
transition
but-
because he's assistant coach anyway.
Yeah, but he couldn't act like an adult. That's a shame.
It's crazy to me.
He made $6.1 million in 2025.
Wow. Okay.
So he's fine, or should be anyway.
I mean, he might have went through that with all kinds of fucking bullshit.
Hey, that's not the court's problem. That's his problem. Like you said, he can go work at McDonald's.
Guaranteed he fucking went through it. I almost guarantee. With it, if he was lifestyling like they claim he was, guaranteed.
Yeah. Many such cases. Like Sanders. Was it Deion Sanders' son? Not Shador, but Shiloh, the other one? He's in bankruptcy court.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think he said he was $11 million in debt. And the court said, no, they didn't give him bankruptcy protection. So I don't know how it sounds like there's a hustle going on in the Sanders family, like making up fake companies and trying to.
I'm not going to say the N word and call it the N word rich, but
I hear you.
The trope is kind of accurate. I always tell people, if you have a problem with stereotypes, stop being the stereotype.
I think it's more well, I can only speak from personal experience. I grew up very, very poor, and I wound up doing very, very well in my professional life. And I was sort of that way. I threw money around like it was nothing because I never had any when I was a kid, and I was never really taught the importance of it. So maybe those people are in that situation. Now, Shiloh's not in that situation because he grew up rich.
Yeah.
Shiloh Sanders. So I don't, he was just being an idiot, I guess.
Well, I mean, the assistant coach for Michigan probably made a pretty decent amount. What? Maybe $500,000 a year or something?
Oh, I don't know what Sharon Moore? I don't know what he made as an assistant coach. I just know what he made.
You see what I'm saying? Like he made more than minimum wage. He wasn't in the poorhouse.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Oh, well. So he won't go to jail. He'll get probation and they'll give him community service, and that'll be that.
Probably.